Do you spend all summer long daydreaming about cooler days, cozy fires, and that magical uncertainty that only seems to exist in the changing of the seasons? Do you start thinking about Halloween all the way in July? Well, if you do, boy do I have good news for you. And by you, I mean me, because this is me. I am fully incapable of living in the present moment. My brain is always 3 months ahead, especially when it comes to Halloween. Hi, I'm Olissimo, and I am actually going to do Camp Nano this year. I'm gonna do it! So the past 2 years, I have been super shady with Camp Nano. I always intend to do it, and then the first of the month rolls around and I miss writing for that first day, and I'm like, well, what's the point? I've blown it. I don't want to be shaky this time though, and I'm the kind of girl who thrives when she has a plan. So here's the plan. First, the project. I am going to be returning to This Book is for October. As you can see, I am back in my cottage in the woods. I'm technically only here for like the next few days, and then I go back to Texas, but then I'll be back. So I will be spending the majority of the summer in a cottage in the woods, and This Book is for October takes place mostly in a cottage in the woods. So it really is perfect. If you want more information about TBIFO, Tibifo? No, we don't like Tibifo. Sometimes I just call it the Hedge Witch because that's shorter. If you want more information about This Book is for October, I have a whole playlist that documents the work I did on it last summer. But the main general idea is that it is meant to be a Hallmark Christmas movie, but for Halloween. What it lacks in coherent plot, it makes up for in aesthetic goodness. Think pumpkin carving contest instead of gingerbread house decorating contest. And think the main character's family is a whole bunch of witches instead of Santa Claus. The other fun thing about this book is, oh, this one piece of hair is killing me. It's literally, I mean, it's not, because I'm not actually dying. Every single time I'm trying to say a sentence, my head moves and it goes bloop. The other fun thing about This Book is for October is that it is a gift for my sister. Since I recognize that the plot is taking a backseat for aesthetic, since it is for my sister and I have no intention of ever publishing it, that means I get to be really open about my whole writing process on here, like the way that I am with my chocolate short stories. With all of that in mind, what does my July look like? I want to have 30,000 words by the end of the month, which puts my average daily word count at just about 1,000 words a day. Technically there are 31 days in July, but whatever. I don't really see this story in total being more than 50,000 words. So if I can manage to get 30,000 in July, then that means I have all of August and all of September to get those final 20,000 words and be done with it by October 1st, which is when I'm planning on presenting it to my sister. Now, I technically already have the first 25,000 words of the story. Like I said, I was working on this back last summer before I switched over to really working on Project DC. But over the course of this year, I have discovered that one of my sister's favorite tropes is the enemies to lovers trope. And I had been writing in the initial draft more of a, I don't know what the trope is called, but basically one person in the relationship has kind of an insta-love moment where they fall in love really quickly, but the other person is more resistant, and it takes a lot of wooing and convincing to win her heart. But with this new information about my sister's romantic trope preferences, I've decided I really need to rethink everything and go back down to studs. Because of this, my main goal before camp is to have a solid outline. I want a solid outline by the end of June. Otherwise, I will meander during camp and I might get those 30,000 words, but by the end of July, I might not be 20% of the way through the story. So I definitely need an outline to follow. And I will probably be showing that outlining process or just showing the outline on this channel. In fact, this whole channel is going to become like Halloween in July. I'm still gonna do the chocolate short stories, but I think I'll probably do 2 in July instead of the theoretical 4. Although let's be honest, when was the last time I actually did do the theoretical 4 chocolate short stories in a month? Never. That's when. On the Thursdays that I don't do a chocolate short story, I'll probably upload a weekly Camp Nano writing vlog, just giving updates about how the story is going, if I'm staying on track, etc. On the weeks that I do have a chocolate short story, I will probably upload a video on Tuesdays that documents a smaller part of the Camp Nano / This Book is for October writing process. So for example, think like another aesthetic playlist video, except this time it's really witchy music instead of dark academia like for my Project DC video, or a Pinterest board tour for the story, or even another Cooking What I Write, since food and magical recipes are such a huge part of This Book is for October. That would be fun. So if you are craving autumn early this year, then stick around and hang out with me for Camp Nano. My first super aesthetic video will be out on July 1st because that just happens to be a Thursday, so that works out. Also, there was a dust mote and I almost inhaled it. Yes, July 1st is when the ride officially begins. Until then, go be happy, go be healthy, and go write. Bye!